Alright, what's up guys? This really ain't something I should be doing right now, but I just, when you get that itch and you just have to work on something or you got an idea, well, that's how I am. You got an idea and you just want to keep that energy going and act on that idea right then, so that's what I'm doing. Got the old XJ behind me and we're about to fire this dude up. It ain't been started in like a year, I think. It's been sitting here for a year for sure. Hasn't been started that long. I know the gas tank leaks. It was hot wired like straight to a toggle switch with no fuse or relay. I got rid of all that. I still have to hot wire it, but I'm gonna try to hook a switch to it and get it running where I can move it around the yard, move some trailers around and stuff with it, and start my project on it. I've had two of these 9091 Jeeps, exact same color, which is cool. My buddy actually bought this one. I had no intention of ever touching this thing really, except to help him, but somehow I bought it and now here it is. So I know there's some wonky shit, all these vacuum lines. That's basically all this motor needs, that and wired back up to the key switch, and it has the gasket on the fuel tanks broken. I think it needs a shock. After that you could drive it, so we may get this thing up and running and see if we can't cut the fenders, get a budget lift on it, and take this thing out and see what it'll do. I'd love to take it out and beat on it, or take it out to the trails and let the guys that work for me drive it around, take turns driving it around too. Maybe follow in my Wrangler, that'd be cool. It's got some custom audio work done to it, as you can see. For right now, it's just sitting here and it's mine, so I guess I don't want to work on it really, but hey, we do Jeep stuff on this channel, so we're gonna do Jeep stuff. Looks like the terminal is messed up. I'm gonna go in here and see if I got a terminal or two. I can get a terminal on this thing, and then we'll try to get it started up and see what happens. Oh, we got power. We got power. Ooh. Let me move all my stuff out of the way. And let's crank it up, see if she'll start. So let's see if she'll crank up. Let me go get a fire extinguisher. Alright. She's fired up. Shut the door. The brakes are pretty bad on it. So we've got oh yeah, some feels like there's a shock or something or spring gone on this side. Feels like it's diving to the front. Shoot, we got ourselves a little beater. Shoot, might pull around front, cut the fenders in a little bit, man. I might get that excited about this and just start doing it right now. Just start cutting the fenders. Yeah, I think we might start doing that. How about that? That'd be fun. I think that's exciting right now. Something to do, something to plug in some videos in between the TJ build. So a little budget XJ Little budget XJ build. What y'all think? Alright, just doing a little inspection on it, and it looks like, oh yeah, alright, we got some funky stuff going on here. So it looks like either the coil spring broke, or they have two coil springs. I don't know what's going on here, but it's some wonkiness, and this is why it's diving to this side. So the front definitely needs some coil springs, and then back in the back we've got some gas seepage coming out from the seal around the pump. So later on today I'm going to we'll drop this thing and get that out. All right, it's got the poop rear end. That's common. Probably gonna look for a budget 3-link for the front and some coils, and some budget leaves for the rear, some shackles, and start with that. All right, next morning. All right, out here at the junkyard, my backyard. I got the yard pretty much mowed down. Got all the stray cars and stuff moved around. Right now, I'm gonna run to the store, get something to drink, and then I'm gonna run to my storage unit because I think I have my stock Rubicon. Alright, camera died at the house while I was filming, but I had to come. I got something to drink, came to my storage unit to look and see about my stock JL front coils maybe. I only found one of them coil springs. Where's the other one at? Alright, I got all my wrenches and sockets down here. Got the tank out. Don't see anything wrong with the tank. Tank's fine. I'm gonna clean all this dirt out and stuff. What happened was they didn't have the O-ring sit right there, so it looked like it went up and they smashed it, and gas was just coming through right here and leaking out. That O-ring's old and dry rotted too, man. We're gonna go to the town, get a new pump, some new lines. Hopefully it comes with a new O-ring and locking nut. Yeah, wasn't nothing wrong with it. Tank wasn't malfunctioned, so, and as I was working on it, the back glass fell out of it. Yeah, let me go in here and wash my hands up, and we'll run to town and grab a new fuel pump and some hose, and we'll come back and we'll get this wiring disaster fixed, and then we'll start this thing up and drive it up to the garage, and we'll jack it up and see what's up with this coil spring. This coil spring's broken, and I want to get both coil springs out and see what they look like up against this JL coil. Camera keeps shutting off, but yeah, here's the 3-link I picked up for it yesterday at the Trail Logic. Looks like it was an actual 4-link, but we're going to use it as a 3-link in the front. Alright, got the fuel pump from O'Reilly's. It came with a new gasket, but didn't come with a new ring. So I might have to find what I did with my ring. We might have to hammer it out and make her work. So, alright, before I do that though, I'm gonna have to get something in here and clean all this dirt out. So let me go get some soap and water or something. Clean all that dirt out right there, and then we'll throw this pump in here and I'll slosh it around, make sure no gas leaks out, and then we'll be good to go back in. But before I do that, I'll fix that wiring harness mess. Alright, I got the fuel pump in, O-ring on. I was able to use the old locking ring, went in fine. Capped off the feed and return, shook the gas tank, the gas up forward. Oh shoot, shook the gas tank, sloshed gas up here. Nothing nothing came out, so I'm gonna call that fixed. Got me some wire out. Basically it's 3 wires. You got a hot, you've got a ground, and you've got the signal for your, on this Jeep it's just the fuel gauge. So got me some wire. I'm gonna run it up under here. We're gonna connect to the harness up there. We're just gonna hardwire it in. It's the only way I can do it because I'm missing the connector. I may try to get the correct connector later on and put it in. That way, if I do want to swap fuel pumps, I don't have to get cut the wires on it, but we're gonna wire this one up direct. All right, what's up guys? It's the next morning, man. I apologize. My camera keeps shutting off, but man, I apologize. This is the next morning. My back is just trash. I don't know what I've done to it. Probably lifting stuff I shouldn't be. I literally sat half the day yesterday. It was Sunday on a heating pad. It's Monday morning now. I can't sit on the heating pad any longer. I'm getting that house depression, you know, from sitting around. So I gotta get out. I'm gonna go out here and pull the XJ around front up on the concrete. Probably crawl up under it, heat shrink some wires, tape some wires up, tighten the tank down, and then I've ordered a bunch more parts for it. I've got steering on the way, which is a Rough Stuff DIY kit. I got a Rough Stuff DIY track bar kit coming. I got some shackle relocation kit for the rear. I got some shackles for the rear. I still need leaf springs, a rear end. I got a mini truss for the front. What else did I get? I got the 3-link. Yeah, I'm gonna find me a rear end, maybe like 8 1/4, and just weld it. I'll put a lunchbox locker in the front. I may wait on welding the rear until this thing's fully like for trails and not drive around the street and stuff, but yeah, then it'll get welded. So let me get the key out, start it up. So I got the tank and stuff back in it. It's not all the way tightened up, and I made a wiring harness for it. Forgot one of the vent tubes on top, so I'm gonna try to fish my arm up there and get that on. Tank's no longer leaking. So I think we did good on it. All right, got a nice little area cleaned out in the small bay of the garage. Be like plenty of room. Get the XJ up in here and work on the front of it. Alright, got the wheels and tires off the XJ. Couldn't really do much on the push button because I don't have the stuff, so I've located some springs up in Denver. One of my buddies might pick them up for me. I'm gonna go out here and get this JL coil and see. The one on this side is completely broken, so it's pretty much goner. Alright, so I found the stock XJ coil and my JL coil, and the XJ coil, they're almost identical. The XJ coil is about 1 inch longer, so JL coils would definitely work on a XJ. Alright, so we ain't gonna use the JL coils at all, but I am picking up some PAC racing coils today, so they're going to go on there, and we're just going to go ahead and bolt that 3-link on the front. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and drop this Dirty 30 and get everything I need to do done to it. Truss and stuff will be here soon for it, so we'll probably just weld the truss on it. Not geared or nothing right now, just do all that jazz and, you know, rip the old control arms out, try to find some shocks for it, build the steering, build the track bar, get the front set up, and then we'll back it out and back it in and do the rear. So that's going to be it for this video. It's going to get entirely too long and no one's going to watch it. So if you made it this far, I super duper appreciate you, and I'm going to get off here and I'll see y'all in the next one.
Going in and out recessions the same way that I be going in and out of Texas.